The mechanics behind me are cleaning the bikes after stage 1 of the Dubai tour, and I reckon that about 90% of those bikes have electronic group sets. SRAM's wireless electronic group set is edging ever closer to being ready for production, and FSA have confirmed that they'll be releasing their own version of an electronic group set at some point in the future too. So this gives every rider in the World Tour peloton the option to use a sponsored electronic group set. But we wanted to know, is there a real benefit to using an electronic group set over a mechanical group set, and do the riders and mechanics prefer one or the other? Has having electronic gears on the bike, has it made your job more difficult, less difficult?
No, it's finally less difficult. The first building up of the bike is really important, and then after actually it works really fine, and we don't even have to change the battery. So we just charge it on the stem. We have a power cable and we just charge it. So when the light is blinking green, it's all okay. And the biggest advance is your gear cables are never in the water anymore. So there are no gear cables anymore. So like in the classics, in really bad weather, it's a really big advance.
You guys have switched over to electronic gears this year. Do you prefer them, or do you not mind?
Yeah, for sure. I think it's really good. You know, the way we go through the big chain ring is amazing. I love it. It's cool.
Definitely electronic now. At first it took a bit of time to get used to, but yeah.
We're counting down.
Kind of just for like a day-to-day maintenance thing, do you find them better than mechanical too?
Once you learn how to do it properly, then it's all right. It's pretty easy.
The team has made the switch to Shimano Di2 this year from SRAM. What's it like working with electronic gears compared to mechanical gears?
Once you have built the bike, we don't have to do a lot of things anymore. It's just checking the gears. Cables are gone, so it's just an electro wire. We're now 2 months into the season and nobody asked to go back to mechanical.
Is there anything you have to be careful with electronics? So for example, if you're cleaning it, do you have to use certain products or something like that?
No, not really. You just have to make sure that the connection stays in. And yeah, for the rest, nothing special.
Do you prefer electronic or mechanical gears?
Electronic. Yeah, by far. Even you got the sprint shifters here.
Yeah.
They're easy to ride in the sprint. You don't have to. You can change gear out the saddle kind of. You don't have to reach for your gears. They just work, you know.
Have you ridden electronic gears?
I have. Yeah, I was on electronic for two years.
And how does it compare to mechanical? Because you guys are back on mechanical this year, right?
It's definitely different. We're on electric for the TT bike, which I'm a big fan of, and I think they both have kind of different qualities that make them, you know, worth having. But if I get my pick on the road bike, it's mechanical. It's not as streamlined, it's not as slick, it's not as precise, maybe as electronic, but you can always MacGyver it to work. Right, you know, if you get stuck in between gears, you can always kind of, you know, fake your way into it, and stuff goes wrong in cycling. So I like to be able to work with whatever the situation is.
I forgot what I was going to say. Something about the mechanics, wasn't it? Yeah. The mechanics are busy working on the bikes to make sure that there's nothing wrong with them ahead of tomorrow's stage. It seems that on the whole, they're really happy with what could be described as the fit and forget nature of the electronic group sets. However, a few of the riders still prefer their mechanical setup, so perhaps there's some convincing for the sponsors and teams to do there. What are your thoughts on this? Don't forget to let us know in the comments down below. And if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. To see some more GCN Dubai Tour videos, click there. To see some of our other pro bike videos, click down there. And to subscribe to GCN, click on me.